Okay, so good morning everyone and welcome back in today's class. Till now, what we did is basically we did from the consulting perspective or a little bit from the development perspective. Key workflow, how to configure the workflow, what are the core activities, how the email configuration, what is SLA, OLA, UC, underpinning contracts, request management, portal, all these things. Now the question comes, while we are doing these kind of exercise, in the parallel, or I'll not say parallel, immediately we do some kind of a hands-on as well. I showed you the portal, we create a new portal. I showed you the workflow, we created a workflow. I showed you SLA, we created SLA. But when I create SLA, I always do some kind of a testing. अतुल टेस्ट करते हैं इसको, ठीक है. Test means you put some dummy data or you create some dummy record and see that okay, workflow is using or not, SL is attaching or not, email is going or not. Now the question comes, this is just a set of topics we did. Generally we done a very limited topics if I say. But in practical scenario, if you are working in a project, when I say project means approximately 100 200 requirements go in a release. Requirement means simple word. If I want to check a login, it is a requirement for me. Now the question again comes, how this thing practically feasible? Maybe you say, Atul, we have a tester on the place. Okay, they are the tester. They are still a human being. Okay, and testing the same thing again and again is autonomous task. बोर हो जाते हैं करते करते, उसको लिखना भी पड़ता है, because in this we have to be write the test cases. If I say, okay, can you make a cup of tea? You said yes. Can you make a cup of tea for me in every half an hour? अतुल, ये तो बड़ा बोरिंग काम है. What you will suggest? You will say, Atul, let's make a cup, make a 10 or 20 cups and keep it in the flask and I'll give it to you. You can take it after half an hour. What you're doing here? You're saving your effort of writing or creating those things again and again. बाकी सब same ही है. You have to still create a tea, but steps are same. So in the same concept, what ServiceNow say that you have to be test your system every time. If you fix any if you go any release, you have to be test. If you deploy any change, you have to be test. If you upgrade your system, you have to be test. If you update your system, you have to be test. When you go in the production, you have to be test. In the dev, yes, test. In the test, yes, testing required. In the UAT, testing required. Then the thing is that if I need to do the same work again and again and again and again and again, why I cannot it automate? ServiceNow understand this pain area of their customer, and they build up a new product, or not a new product, basically a new module called the ATF, application automated testing framework. Okay, automated testing framework means in this kind of a box, in this kind of a container, you will get a few testing steps which you have to be write only once, and you can utilize at any place, either in the dev, either in the test. Okay, now the question comes, Ronald in the industry for a long time now. Atul, why you did not pick up the term as a production? Right? I did not say that that you can use this in the dev, test, production. What I say, you can use either in the dev or either in the test. I did not say it's a production. The question comes, why not in production? Production में तो go live जाता ही है ना. Definitely at the last, when you say it's go live, it means you are deploying your things in the production system. Then why not we can use this ATF in the production system? That you have to find out. Now in this session, what we'll discuss that how this ATF has been defined. I'll just give you a sample that how I can create a test case. Why I'm telling this thing to you? Because when we go for the consulting or when we're talking about with our technical team, you can say, hey, don't write these cases again and again. You can go and automate this in the service now. Because what tool you're going to be test? At last, you're testing the things in the service now only. Then why not I build this product into a service now? Now tell me one thing. Teabag is an automation. For what automation? Take a hot or boiled water, put the tea bag, and take it anywhere. What is the other side? Switch on the gas, boil the water, put the tea, then wait for 10 minutes, and then you can take a cup of tea. So it is kind of an automation, I can say here. Okay, so now let's come to the service now here. I search for the ATF. In the ATF, two things are important. Okay, number one is called the suits. You can see here. And second is called the test. Suits means basically a kind of a container for a particular thing. Change management का एक suit होगा, incident management का एक suit होगा, request management का एक suit होगा. Okay, let me change to the this application scoping to the global one. अभी हम केस पे तो फिर प्रॉब्लम होती है हमें. हाँ, अब ठीक है, ठीक है. So suits basically a bigger container which contain the multiple tests. For us only we are worried about the test. कि भाई test होता क्या है, because in this test you will get to know a lot of new things. Now I ask a question to you. I want to assign an incident record to a group X. What are the steps involved in that? Tell me. I'll come on this screen. I want to raise an incident and assign to the batch 6. What are the steps involved in that? Yes, Surya.
Regarding the incident, right?
Yes.
We'll be creating a new system.
Okay.
Creating a new incident.
Okay.
And then we'll be setting the priority of that.
Okay.
Priority and then criticality.
Okay.
And then like we'll be mentioning the short description and then the
okay
category.
Ronald. Fine. I got the idea. Surya, you are on the right track. Ronald, what's is missing here?
Identification of a resolver group for that type of incident.
Okay. What else?
Priority, impact, urgency.
He told that will set criticality. That I agree. Okay, criticality नहीं होता, but still I okay. ठीक है.
Yeah, impact and urgency rather, not yeah.
What else?
Yeah. Short description.
Okay. What else?
Work notes, if anything. Work notes.
What
if
else?
Anything.
What else?
Saving the incident, submitting the incident.
What else?
You're talking process side?
I'm talking steps. I'm talking steps. I don't know that it is a process or it is a tool. I want to know the steps.
Okay.
Checking if there is any related records or something like that.
नहीं, इतनी आगे नहीं जाना. It's too far. I'll come to your point. Let me take a little more another example. You want to make a cup of tea. Yeah, when we start in the 10th or 11th, कंप्यूटर की बुक आती थी, कंप्यूटर क्लास होती थी. उसमें पहला टाइप in that first chapter was the flow chart. If you remember, flow chart means a step by step execution of any task is called the flow chart. ठीक है? You need to make a cup of tea. What are the steps involved? We both are married and we have experience. Now you can start.
Okay. Maybe I'll go because I just made one cup of tea.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Take a utensil, fill water,
Okay,
turn the gas on, put utensil on the fire.
okay.
Take tea, container where tea.
Tea, sugar, okay.
Okay. Add tea leaves.
Okay,
Once that is done, bring it to a boil. Once it is boiled, add milk.
okay.
Once it is boiled, take a
Okay,
cup.
good. You said each and everything which is be required here. Then how you forget in the incident management? I thought that you will come on the point. You said Atul at the last will save the incident form, right?
I said no. Save or
Yes,
submit the incident.
but why did not say Atul? We will be open the incident form as well.
Oh,
What
okay.
Surya started that we will create an incident, but how the system know that we have to be create an incident? Last step you correct it. When I'm saying what else, I want to just know this thing, Atul. If we are saving it, saving means we have to be click on the save button, right?
Right.
Save or submit button, right, Surya? Then why you did not guys say that we have to be open the form as well? Where you put the impact, where you put the short description, where you put the urgency, where you put the caller, on the form only. Then these things we have to be tell to the system. ऐसा नहीं है कि if I'm creating a test case in ServiceNow, so it's no कि मुझे ये करना नहीं. It is a step-by-step execution. If you don't tell to the system, it will not do anything for you. Okay, so now what we'll do? We will create a test case just to raise an incident first. So now what I identify is that number one, I need to be open an incident form. Second, I need to be set the value which Surya pick up correctly. Short description, caller, and all those things. Then third point, I'll click on the save or the submit button. Let's go and do this part. This is just an example. Batch 6. Enable parameterized testing. If you want to pass any parameter in your test case, maybe you are using some script and then you have to pass it. Like I'm using a function for sum. How the sum function will work? If you pass the two parameters, two values, A or B or 2 or 5. Okay, then you can use the parameterize this thing. As of now, I'm not doing anything. Let me click on the save here. I'm just defining my function. Batch 6 is my function only. Now I will do the step. Now the question comes, Atul, do we need to write in English? Open a incident form, comma, open a incident priority, comma, no. This is the another beauty of ServiceNow. Click on the add test step. The only thing which is be required from your side, because when I say you're working as a consultant, you're working as a business analyst, you should also know that these are the steps involved. What we need to do? We have to be open a form. Right, Surya? We have to be open a form.
Yes, sir.
So here you can see the broader level category. Form means I have to go here. Create a new form, open an existing record, set the field value. I said open a new form. It can be incident form, it can be change form, it can be problem form, any form can be there. So I click on the next and see what table I need to be map it here. Testing tabhi hogi na, how the system know that it is the incident form. I will tell him that it is the incident form. Execution order number one, yes, it is the first step. Timeout. Suppose you say that if this form take more than 10 minutes or the 20 minutes, then it should show a timeout error. So I'll put the, generally we put as a 90 minutes, some 60 minutes to 90 minutes we put it here approximately. Let it be load. हो गया. अच्छा चला ही गया. ठीक है, good. Now I come here variable. Standard form UI. Do you want to open a standard form which is be applicable for everyone? I said yes. You can define it. You can define it. चल क्यों नहीं रहा? हाँ, देखो agent workspace और manager workspace. Maybe I want to write a test case for the customer service management CSM. So that will go for the agent workspace. As of now, I'm saying it's an incident one. So let's go here. On which table, which form you want to go? I want to go for the incident table. यहाँ पर आपका table define होगा. Let it be open and I put the incident. हो जा भाई. Incident. I click here. View. If you see here, there the views are there. I don't want to show anything else to any of my customer. We'll discuss this view a little bit. So यहाँ पर view का option आता है मेरे पास. Now it is a new state. It will not show the. See, first of all we have to see it is mandatory. So we have to be put this thing in the set value only. Until it will not save, it will not show me the view. So I say, as of now, go without any view. Means take the default view. Click on the submit. First step has been done. Open the form. Then Surya says, Atul, we need to be set the values. Set the value means the minimum mandatory value we have to be set. Caller, short description, and assignment group. Okay. Now go to the set value. You have a question, Atul, you are doing this in the training, you know the things. How we can say, you can search it here as well. Set value. Kind of a value. Set field value. SP for the service portal. Set a field value. Click on the next. Here you are going to be set your values. The only thing is that every time when this test will run, only these value will be added into the form. And now you can see it pick up the incident table automatically from the first step. Because what we say that open the form of the incident. So it say, okay, it means user is going to be set the value on the incident only. Now put the short description. Demo test batch 6. Caller, let me put my name only. And what is mandatory here? Assignment group. Add assignment group. Batch 6. What this mean here? ये जो बना हुआ अलग सा symbol. If you click here, it will show you. Maybe we can discuss little later that if you want to bring a value from any other step, then you can use this part. I'll show you. Suppose once we save this form, we will try to update the description as well. Then I'll show you that how this particular thing works. Now I click on the submit. It say it has some dependency. On what? On the caller ID, I have a location dependency or the company dependency. So let me put the company here. क्या था? AFM का था ना? अफ्रीका का क्या था जो हमारी?
ACME.
ACMA, हाँ, ये वाला. Now I click on the submit. To keep your test stable, break out the following fields into subsequent set values. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me remove this company and now try to save. That's why I avoid this domain separation in system. What was the error basically? It says that it has some dependency. So if you put the dependency, because if you go here and type learn and grow, this company name come automatically. So some business will running in the behind. So say don't put in this step, either put in a separate step or let's wait for this. Now 2 step has been done. What is the third step? Which run I'll pick up? We have to be save the form, right?
Submit is it?
Submit, submit a form. On the submit form, it will ask you, do you want to submit or you want to save it? Execution order 3, now you can see standard action, asset type, submit. Acha, submit, save option है पूछता है UI action, standard UI action maybe. Well, let's go in the same manner only. By default, let's go in the same manner. Submit. Done. Now, what is my expected output? That when this run test will be run, a form will be created, open with these value, and it should be saved. Let me run the test. There is a question in for you. Why ATF is not used on the production system? A run test. And now you will be see, Atul, when we go for testing, we always require the screenshot. क्योंकि उसके बिना तो कोई प्रूफ मांगता ही नहीं है. तुम कितने साल के, 25 साल का, प्रूफ दिखाओ. You show your Aadhaar card or PAN card or something like that. Then in the IT industry, without any screenshot, testing कभी पास नहीं मानी जाती. That is what is my experience say. So they ServiceNow done this thing for us. So now you can see open a form. It is just open a form. You are on the step number 1. Taking screenshot and sending to the server. ठीक है. Now it is still working. Taking screenshot and sending to the server. वो किसका screenshot ले रहा है? It's taking this screenshot. That on the first step, I open a form as well. Good. Let's wait. Now it will go to second step as well. Step number 2. Running step number 2. It means it is setting up the field value. पहला value कर दिया, दूसरा value कर दिया, and now setting up the third value. हो गया? Taking a screenshot. कि boss, what value you give it to me? I'm adding to the your form. Now executing the third step. What is the third step? Submitting a form. Now it is submitting a form for me. Submit form means it is going in the server, in the database now. Done. Now it will take a screenshot. My number is 10271. ठीक है? It's taking a screenshot. Let's wait to finish this test first. So to avoid these things, what we do? We create a package and execute it. अपने आप होता रहेगा, सुबह आके हम रिजल्ट देख लेंगे. नाउ finishing the test case, waiting for a test to be run. What it did now? Anyone idea? Anyone any idea? Suppose if you run this test case in a day 100 of times, out of 100, 50% it failed. Remaining 50% half pass. Remaining 50% again half pass. So it will get us so much dummy data for you. So what ServiceNow says, as soon as your test has been done, it's pass or fail, I don't bother. I will roll back it. Now, if you go and search it here, let me show you. Zero two 7 1, right? You will not find that inside number here. See, it is not there. Why? Why this record is not there? Because this has been deleted. Or I'll not say the delete is right. It has been rolled back to save the memory, to save the space. Now Ronaldo Surya has a question. Atul, ye kya baat hui? Where's the screenshot then? Go here. It is still rolling back completely. Go here and click on the results. See, in the next step, it is being executed like this. And now you can see here. Step number 1, 2, 3. Success, success, and success. And here's your screenshot 1, 2, and 3. Test pass. Browser involved this. Duration 2 minutes. Start time this, end time this. Pending time 1 minute. Test log. पूरा test log आपको मिल जाएगा.
Can you open one of the screenshots?
Sure. Let me open it. Let me open this. My system is slow, so it take time, but it will open. Let me open the another as well in the parallel manner. Okay, in the meantime, let me take you on this part. Okay. Let it be open. Now let me go here in the same test. See. So you can see here data is there. In the second screenshot, if you go, not sure that why this is coming as a distorted here. Learn, grow, batch 6, your short description there. So by this way, you can see that maybe I have switched on some attributes like it's showing data content. I'm not sure that how this will be coming here. So these are the screenshots which you can refer it for your purpose. For the test proving of the testing record. Okay, all fine here till here. Any doubt, any question? Anyone?
No doubt. Interesting concept.
Definitely. I'll show you something which you will be liking. Now the question comes, Atul, ye to ho gaya. Now you want to put to the assign to. Okay, you want to put assign to as well to this record. Then what have to be do? Shall we create all these 3 steps again? No. Either you want to create a test case new, you can go, otherwise you can update it here only. Go here. Open existing record. Why I'm putting open existing record? Because if you want to assign a ticket to a record, you need a record on the place first. And by doing this 3-step, we already get one number. Instead number, we get it, right? Now I want to open the same record so that I can continue my test on the same thing, right? And understood my point? If you want to do a testing on a record, you have to create the record. And by these 3 steps, we created one record. Now I want to continue my test further on a same record. Then I'll go here and click on the add existing record. Sorry, open existing record. Step number 4. Now you see here. It's saying which record you want to open it. तो number देता है यहाँ पे. If you put a number, it will be hard coded. You cannot change on the runtime. Then what you have to do? You have to go to this data picker. Data pill or data picker is there. Something is this. Click on this. What it's showing to me. Let me. Step 3. If you are actually a ServiceNow, you think that ServiceNow is bread and butter, then you should appreciate ServiceNow here that how smartly they define the system. Why did not they show step number 1 and 2? Because on the step number 1 and 2, you are just opening and saving, you are just setting the field value. On the step number 3, you are actually creating a record in the database. So it says, boss, you created a record in the step number 3. Do you want to open that? I said, yes. Which one? I said, open this record. Okay. Now, what this mean? I am on the step number 4 and I'm saying open existing record. Which record? Go to step number 3. जो record save हुआ उसको open करके लेके आओ मेरे लिए. Click on the submit. Now, yes, go ahead. Any question?
Atul, what if there is a like 2 or 3 existing records?
If before this step, if you have 3 or 4, it will ask you that which record you want to be open it.
Okay, like in that it has shown only a submit a record, right? There is no any like record number or something like the incident number or something. How can we find that?
This statement indicates, let me open this step again. This statement, what this statement indicate that on the step 3, when you click on the submit button, a record will be generated. Maybe it can be 10271, 272, 275, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 8 lakh. Some number is there. So that will open that record. I will open it for you.
Okay.
Okay. So this is completely on the runtime. Maybe if you want to do some test, I'll tell you. Click on the update here. I'll tell you when you create this ATF part in your system. Okay, one more thing. Maybe in your PDI this ATF is not available because I have a plugin installed. So you can go into the plugin activation and you can install a plugin for the automated test framework ATF.
So it is available in now. I haven't
okay, good. Suppose you do these 3 steps 5 times. Okay, let's say example, you do this 3 step 5 times and then you say open existing record. When you click on this, it will ask step number 3, step number 6, step number 9, step number 12, or step number 15. Which record you want to be open it?
Okay.
Now I open a record. What next? I want to update the description part. Set the field value. See, you can put the field value validation as well. That it should click only this it should contain only this information. All the things you can do it here. Set field value. Now in this record, I want to be update. I want to be update the description. Welcome here. I want to be update the assign to. Not. ठीक है, let me remove this and click on the submit. Let's see it work or not. Even I'm not sure. Now again submit a form. Or you can say click on a UI action. Let's say what it happened. Click on the UI action. UI action means on the incident form I have a button called the save or update. Which UI action you want to be go? I want to go for the save. But the problem is that which save it will be open? Not sure. Or there is no save is there. It will pick up all the UI action which has been created on the. Oh my god, it has been a lot of things there. Let's do one thing. Let's click on the update. Let's see what happens. Maximum क्या होगा? Fail हो जाएगा टेस्ट केस होने दो, कोई बात नहीं. Form submitted to server. Yes. Click on the submit. Okay, I am ready with my test now. Run test. मुझे पता 3 स्टेप तक तो it will work fine. I want to see the 4th, 5th and 6th mainly, but it will run from the start. ऐसा नहीं कि 3rd से शुरू करना, 4th ना. It will run from the start only. Step number 1. These are the things which are good actually. Step number 2. मुझे पता it will be clearly pass. Step number 3. Submitting the form. Now it should open again 272 number, because in the step number 4 what I said, open the existing record which has been created in the step number 3. So this is a time when we need to be verify that which record it will open in the step number 4 now. Let's see. In the meantime, any question? Ronald and Surya.
No.
Good. Now it's going for the step number 4. See, open the existing record. This is the time we have to verify. Open the existing record. Same record it opened, which it's saved in the step number 3. Correct? Now in the step number 5, it should update assign to and the description part. Taking a screenshot. In this runtime, you cannot do anything. It's running and running.
Atul, as we have selected the open an existing record at the time of test steps, won't it open the previous incident number?
Same. See, the incident which has been created in the step number 3. The same has.
I'm asking that previous we have done like 1, 2, 3.
No. Because that was another test you executed.
Okay, so that is a different test, but this is different.
This is a different test.
But we are using that same 3 steps in this new test.
Correct. So you can see assign to and description has been updated. Now the last step we are waiting to click on the UI action, and we click on the UI action of the call update. Let's see, it save, it give me error or what? Reporting test tell, waiting for 5 seconds on a form to submit a page and reload. Great. It means it done my work which I won't be expecting. Why it bring on the same form? because I select assert type as a disorted हो गया यहाँ पर, and you can see it is be doing the step. Let's go and see the step number 6. It is still running. It did not run. It's still running. It's updating the form and done. Taking screenshot. If you want to test anything fail, put the wrong value. Done. Now you can come here. Done, and quickly it roll back. It's roll back now. Anything you want to see in the this thing? I don't know that what is this basically debug information test results. You want to put something, you can put it, but I have no idea whether what it did. Now, if I go to the result, I'll be opening the same here. So now you can see total 6 screenshots, and here the details you can see. Clear. So these are the ways you can do or you can use for the testing purpose. Now, maybe you have a question, Atul, this is a very simple one. Let me show you something good here. You will be surprised to see that, see, 21 steps they will be executing. Now, if you execute a step, or maybe I can go here. Check conflict is a one step. Copy change from emergency नहीं, simple सा देखते हैं जो easy रहे समझने के लिए. Convert. चलो ठीक है, देख लेते हैं. मान लो convert normal to emergency change. Okay. Now you can see they have a 8 step. One more thing important here. If you see impersonate, I am doing this testing as an admin. सब कुछ चलेगा मेरे लिए. Atul, but I want to do a testing with the ITIL user. So you can use the impersonate as a function here. If I open this record, I cannot open. Let me go here. Test here. If I click on the new here, अपने पुराने वाले पे चलते हैं. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पर क्या है impersonate, जैसे हम I told you, you can click here and you can impersonate. This is also available in the testing as well. Add step. By which user you want to impersonate. I want to do this testing with the user ID Ronald. You have to tell it which user I want to be impersonated. See. Simple. Impersonating an existing user may cause unexpected behavior for the test. Avoid potential issue by adding a create a user step instead. See the documentation. मतलब क्या होगा, if you're impersonating, so better you don't create any step for the create a user as well. So if I click on the submit, it will do. Why I open these things here, just to show you that what are the other type of functions available. Set field value, run a script, run a server-side script for the validation, field value validations, that this field is closed or in progress, or if I click on the resolve an incident, then it should give me proper error message or the pop-up that resolution code and resolution notes are mandatory here. Maybe I can click and see what they mention here. Validate the form matches the following condition. State not in access, schedule, all these things will be there. So these things. So the only thing which I can be recommend here as of now, if I go here. So it is all the ATF part. I don't want to go for the ATF. Something different is there or not. Change. Normal change. Let's see this thing. If you don't want to be run the test cases, just read the test cases at least. Record insert. What we did, open a form. You can do the same thing via record insert as well. Record update. Click on the UI impersonate. Record query. If you want to run that, how many changes are matching with this, you can do this thing. Impersonate. Even though this is not my work, but I should know that how many actions are available here. Almost in the ITSM, similar thing will be used. Open, save, set value, validation, all the things will be there. So like set field validation. Close code and close notes are mandatory. These things. So how many steps they mentioned? This mentioned 25 steps. Now it is only one time work. Writing the steps is a one time. Now you can use this ATF. Why ATF is important or why ATF has been introduced? The main reason is whenever we upgrade our system, whenever we upgrade our service now, we have to do a testing of all the modules. At least basic testing तो आपको करना पड़ता है. Let's see example. You done the painting work in your house. Okay. What we have a tradition, or what not tradition, basically what we have a tendency. I go in each room and just rub the wall here at one or two places. Why I'm rub the wall? Just to see that कि paint उतर तो नहीं रहा, मेरे हाथ तो नहीं लग रहा paint. Yes or no? We always do this thing.
Okay.
Nowadays it's be like oil paint or these things are there. Earlier was distemper only. In very old distemper or the normal paint was there. Just you go and rub the wall and you see that हाँ यहाँ से paint नहीं उतरा, भैया paint नहीं उतरा, ठीक है ये. Then you do the test for each and every wall. Now same concept you follow in each and every house. If you go, जिनका भी घर बन रहा है या बिना painting चल रहा है, you go and check this part. हाँ, it is good. So basically, why ServiceNow introduced ATF? Because they see that whenever we upgrade our system, we have to do the minimum testing to see that all the minimum modules are working as expected or not. Customization configuration तो बात की बात है, वो काम कर रही है कि नहीं कर रही है, वो बात की बात है. But जो out of the box ServiceNow provided, is that working or not? That is the purpose of the ATF, and you can sell this thing to a customer as a value add. Don't worry, boss. The testing will be done automated. Okay. So this is the concept of the ATM, which I want to show you here. Any doubt, any question? And you can go and see here. Let me show you something on the incident only. Create a norm. Change, sorry. See, copy incident, a closed form, these things. SLA. अभी तो हमने तो कुछ टेस्ट किया ही नहीं है. We just created a form. 6 step: impersonate, open record. See, impersonate and open existing record. They hard what is the value here? कि boss मुझे इसी पे टेस्ट करना है हर बार. If you go here, 7 step: field value and record validation. 22 steps. What is our step here? Incident resolution SLA need to be checked. See 22 set value, UI action, query, all these things are there. At least read these things कि कर क्या run करके क्या लेके आ रहा है यहाँ पर ये. And now you see incident, it is a SLA table. How quickly they change the tables as well. ठीक. So ये चीजें is required to be understood, to be see into the service now. And generally when we go or we take an interview on this part specifically, we ask these things, that how many actions you know, how many steps you know. Give me 1 or 2 from the incident, give me 1 or 2 from the change, from the service portal. One drawback of, I'll not say that drawback, no, it's not a drawback, it is a limitation. One limitation of ATF is that you cannot test the form level changes. When I say the form level means you cannot see कि boss earlier मुझे incident, let me open. क्या मुसीबत है ये? Let me tell you, let me open this. Okay, if you move your field from here to here or here to here or here to up, these things you cannot test in the ATF. No, ATF is mainly used to test the flow, the validations, not the cosmetic changes. Dot है कि नहीं है, ये spelling सही हुई कि नहीं. You cannot test these things from the ATF. Even I'll not say the use of word limitation is also wrong word. It is the way that tool has been built up. ये वो चीजें जब तक आप नहीं देखोगे आपको समझ नहीं आएगा, सिस्टम को समझ तो आएगा ही नहीं है. ठीक है? All clear? Any doubt till this point?
Yeah, clear.
Ronald is busy.
Yeah. No, I'm not busy.
Ask us. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, it's an interesting concept. I didn't know about this. I don't know why we didn't use it previously in my projects, but what I wanted to check is this can be a test. I heard what you said, but this can be a test across all modules, right? I mean, including all database, modules. Whatever, right? Yeah. Sorry, not data. Yeah.
Basically, it's depend on your this application scoping. If you see here, see if I open this, I cannot make a change here, right?
Right.
If I just change my domain here, incident global, this one, incident ATF test, I can test it easily. It will be open for me for the modification as well. आपको जहां करना आप कर सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Okay, ठीक है. And is this widely accepted as a testing tool? I mean, people
yes.
For manual testing.
Companies use this thing. At least if not on a regular basis, but for the upgrades, they use ATF widely. It is a lot of time saving for you.
Okay. One thing which I mean, you told me that the incident is rolled back, right? But isn't that going to be used as like supposing I understand it will take a screenshot, it will show you that it failed or whatever, but going back to that particular incident, we may require to see exactly what was wrong.
So that thing you can get it from the testing steps only. If I show you here. So you can see here in the testing results. And then in this you can see completely. All the logs are there, all the transactions are there.
Okay.
See, generally जहाँ पास है वहाँ पे चिंता नहीं होती, जहाँ फेल है वहाँ प्रॉब्लम होती है.
हाँ, exactly. And ये तो examples are simple, but when you have these complex UI policies and all, That I wanted to check, but I guess it's a common thing across all incidents. Like you take any incident and then you can see it for yourself if a test has failed.
Right. And it will show you that it has been failed. Maybe I can change the view. Okay, default view is only fine. So you can find each and everything here. Test logs are there, test steps are there. So you can check and see.
Right.
Running step 1, running step 2. It's see, you can see timeout instrumentation there, form rendered, all the things you will be see here.
Okay.
Warnings on this. That is the thing. Yeah. The only reason is that they don't want to go for the record in the system, because sometimes the records has been created by system is not accepted by anyone. So they say let's keep a screenshot for the testing and remove the records. If you want to test again, go for the manual part as well.
Yeah, that is always that option.
Yes. The only point which has been left is that why we did not use the ATF on the production system. Any thought on that?
Because you will always test before going to a production. So production system is already a tested. It's a tested successfully kind of an environment.
No.
You will.
No. How you can say?
See, your testing module. At least what I felt was that you are testing what is currently under development to move to the next stage.
Okay.
Now, and the final end goal, once all tests have passed successfully, is your production environment. Correct. So you have already reached that end goal, but so you wouldn't want to test. Any testing you do in the dev environment or test environment.
No, Ronald, no. When you say we are going live, if you see in the change management, right? In the change form, there's a place available, testing plan. There's a task available, post deployment testing or post implementation testing.
Right.
What that mean?
That is that testing You're testing whether it's successful. Yeah, you're testing whether the change has been successful or not.
Where? Definitely the production system only, right?
Right.
Then, so in every change, if you're making any changes in the production system, you have to be tested. I give you more normal example. Suppose if you put a kind of a let's see, you introduce the inverter settings in your house now. Okay. You will test each and every board. You will test each and every plug that it is working fine or not. The setup has been done, but are you sure that setup will work properly? You will say no. I will test it. I'll go and check, or I'll put my charger and see is charging is on or not. The bulb is working or not. The tube light is working or not. The points I put in the inverter. It is in the production system. You're staying in a home for ages now. Still, you think that you don't want to test it. You will test it. The only thing is that why they did not recommend the ATF, because ATF maybe did not give the desired results, because sometimes our test and dev and production system are not in sync. Maybe due to patches, maybe due to data, maybe due to some other reasons. So in the production, they always recommend if you want to test by the human being only, because they have a capability to think and notice that is working fine or not. The reason they avoid the testing in the production system via ATF. Otherwise, you can go ahead. Generally, I did not see in my experience that anyone say I'm using ATF in the production system. No, but I can give you a thought from the consulting perspective. Try to find out on the community why ATF is not recommended to go on the testing on the production system. Why only the dev or test or the UAT till UAT only? Maybe you find some more insights. Clear? Any doubt, Ronald? Or any follow-up question on that?
No.
Okay, Surya, any doubt from your side? Any question?
Topic is clear. Is this what the difference between the manual testing and the automated testing?
Correct.
In manual testing, each and every step will be initiated by us. In the automation, we'll be doing this kind of thing.
Right. Agree. But in the automation testing, we can include a scripting as well. You can write your scripts in the ATF as well, which I'm not aware that where to write and how to write.
Okay, like the
But-
overall, like the template or the framework will be this kind of thing, right?
Correct. You can use on the incident, change, form, request, service portal, anywhere you want to be, you can use it. But it will not check these form level changes which we discuss. Keep button यहाँ से यहाँ तो नहीं आ गया, नहीं. It cannot test. It is just only workflows, validations. These things it can be tested easily. Okay, so now let me come here and stop the recording first.